I am at Waterloo Place. I've got a couple of things to show you today in this area. Number one is directly in front of me in the middle of the road. If you can see just where that bus is passing by, that is the last remaining section of the cable car track. Okay, it's incredibly noisy and busy here, so this video is going to be a bit jumpy. So the cable car opened in 1899, which was a conversion from the horse-drawn version before that. So in 1907 there was 12 cable car routes, and in 1915 they were up to 26 miles of track, and it was the largest cable car system in Europe at that time. So fast forward, 1919 electric trams were introduced, so the cable car was becoming obsolete, and they started removing it, and this section of track is all that remains, and this route actually that this bit is on was the last one to be converted to electric in 1923. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you is just over here, so we'll have a closer look at the track as we pass. Well, there you go, not much to see, but it's there. Okay, again, it's very busy and loud, so I'm going to have to do my best here. And there is somebody playing music in the background, which is something that YouTube does not like, so I'm going to have to keep talking regardless. Okay, number two is the centre of Edinburgh bollard. So this this solitary bollard just here, that marks the centre of Edinburgh. Now, not geographically, it's to do with the post office. So this building right behind me, Waverley Gate, was the GPO, and that was the address which all other addresses in Edinburgh are based around. So all the postcodes radiate out from this one, and the house numbers on your street, the lowest number is the house that's nearest this building. So there you go, there's that. So that opened in 1865. Actually, quite interestingly, so we've got just across the road underneath there is the Waverley train station. I've read that there was a mail chute that ran from the second floor all the way down into the station. So the mail just got sent down there, and a few times a few postmen ended up going down the chute as well. Yeah, so that's the centre of Edinburgh bollard. Okay, hopefully the next thing I'm going to go see is going to be a bit quieter. I wouldn't bet on it though. Okay, so North Bridge, where are we going? There's a plaque just on the wall over there, that's where we're heading. Okay, we're at the plaque. Now, I've talked about this before. In 1847, a pharmacy on this site made the chloroform used by Sir James Young Simpson in his experiments. So chloroform was first sold in this, or on this site, to Sir James Young Simpson, and he was the guy who discovered its medical usage. Right, okay, directly opposite us is Register House, and we've got to get behind it. Well, there is a secret garden. There is building work going on though, so I might not actually get access. So we have the Archivist's Garden is where we're heading, which is this way, hopefully. The Archivist's Garden, it is open. Wow. Okay, so here we are behind the General Register House. The Matheson Dome in the middle. Let's have a look around. Unfortunately, the scaffolding takes away some of its charm, but it's here. Wow. Let's see what we got up here. Just tells you more about the plan of the garden. All the plants are connected with Scottish culture and history in at least one of 7 ways. Folklore associated with birth, death, marriage, or heraldry. Some are used in tartan and tweeds as traditional dye. Some are linked to famous Scots. and some are symbols of homecoming. Wow, so not just a pretty garden, there is meaning to it. I'm just going to take a seat for a minute. Oh, I've sat on the wet bench. Okay. Never mind. It's nice. Right, I'm going to have a look around, see what else there is here. Oh, there's some pretty impressive thistles there. I've never seen colouring like that. We'll have a look at that. Oh, magpie. Yeah, oh, that rainwater, that sand's running down my leg. Yeah, it's interesting colour for this thistle. Whether it's supposed to be like that or whether it's got something wrong with it, I don't know. But yeah, that's good. A hidden gem there. I've said it. I was going to say it at some point. I may have a look up and see actually what this building is. A quick Google of what this building in the middle is. Well, a quick Google on this building over here. It's the oldest. Oh boy, I haven't just looked at it. The oldest national land registry in the world, dating back to 1617. That building opposite. That's pretty interesting. The Sassine office. Okay, but I still need to Google this thing. Okay, so this is essentially a giant storeroom. It's got like 500,000 Scottish records inside that. It's impressive. Lots of paperwork. Okay, well that'll do for this. Let's head back out. I'll show you the way. There we go. A few people there having lunch and chilling out, so that's good. Right, just around here, the Cafe Royal directly opposite. As I say, there is building work going on, so bear that in mind. But don't let that put you off. As long as this gate's open, you're good to go. Oh, there's a security man. I wasn't there when I came in. Oh well. I'll just do a little tag at the end of this video to beef it up a bit. So we got the Balmoral Hotel straight ahead. Lots of famous people stay here when they come to visit. J.K. Rowling wrote Deathly Hallows in there. Laurel and Hardy stayed here when they visited Edinburgh. There is video of them on YouTube where the flags are, the balcony there. I think it's Stan you can see on the balcony waving to the crowds below. Yeah. But if you go back to before this building, so the origins of Princes Street, the first shop on Princes Street was at number 1, so it would have been on the corner. It was a coffee shop. It's quite interesting. It's not what you'd expect, considering the age of the place. But yeah. Okay, well that'll do for this video. So that's the Archivist Garden behind the Register House, and a little bit about the Balmoral Hotel and the first shop on Princes Street. This is mid to late July, so you can see it's starting to get busy. The Fringe hasn't officially started yet, but it's getting busier by the day. Yeah, I am going to do a video about Fringe at some point, but for now I'm going to make my way home. Okay, bye.